All right, environment minister. Many countries have signed an international agreement that is intended to reduce pollution in the world's oceans. Okay, so many countries have signed this agreement that is trying or is intended to actually reduce the pollution. While conformity to this agreement probably would significantly reduce pollution in the world's oceans, it would also probably reduce economic growth in our country and others. Okay, so well, if everybody got on board with this, it would reduce pollution. It's going to probably reduce our economic growth. Therefore, our country should not sign the agreement. All right, what is our conclusion?
Our country should not sign the agreement.
Excellent. And what kind of question is this one?
Which one of the following principles, if valid, would help most help to justify the agreement? So it's a most supported.
Mm-mm. What are we trying? So, okay, tell me what type of question it is. What is the goal? What should our answer choice do, or what is it asking us to find?
um, well, I guess we're wanting to strengthen the ministry.
Yes. Yes. Don't be
Okay.
afraid to use common sense. Sometimes in the sense of, oh, I don't know what question this is. Like, which of the following premises, if valid, if true, would most help to justify the environment minister's argument? Well,
Mhm.
what's most help to justify our conclusion? So even if
Strength.
you freak out, like, and don't remember what question it is, like, go back to common sense.
Okay.
Um, okay, so we're trying to justify that our country should not sign the agreement. And so do we want a strong or mild answer choice here?
Well, we want a strong one.
Excellent. All right, so go ahead and start with A.
A country should not sign an agreement that is unlikely to achieve its stated goal. Well, it's strong,
Mm-hmm.
and it pretty much reinstates exactly what our conclusion says, although we aren't talking about the goal per se. It could be, I mean, the goal, I guess, could be to reduce pollution.
Right. So a country should not sign an agreement that is unlikely to achieve its stated goal. But is this agreement going to achieve its goal?
Yeah, we don't know.
Probably. So this doesn't tell us that so this doesn't happen in our argument. So A can't be our answer
Okay.
because it says unlikely to achieve its goal. We're probably actually going to achieve our goal, right?
Okay. Hmm.
Okay.
It is more important to maintain economic growth in one's country than it is to reduce pollution in the world's ocean. I crossed that out because I thought it was irrelevant.
But okay. Okay.
I don't think it's more important to
But
maintain
do we get
our
to bring
economic
in,
growth than to reduce the pollution, because we're wanting to reduce the pollution as well.
but are we? We're saying our conclusion is our country should not sign the agreement, right?
Yeah.
And the agreement would significantly reduce it, but it would also probably reduce our economic growth. So I would leave B open.
Okay. And see, I was looking, okay. A country should not sign an agreement designed to achieve a particular goal if it is likely that a better means of achieving that goal is possible. I would cross that out because we didn't really talk about other probabilities.
Yeah, do we know if there is a better way of achieving this goal
No,
of nope,
we don't, because we didn't talk about it.
excellent.
When deciding whether to sign an agreement, a country should consider the agreement's effects on other countries. Well, I'm going to say no to that because we're talking about our country only in our conclusion.
But keep reading that answer choice.
When deciding whether to sign an agreement, a country should consider the agreement's effect on other countries' economies as well as on its own.
Okay, so I get what you were saying. I was saying it is during it, but like, yeah, we don't have to, I get what you're saying, but like our conclusion isn't based upon other countries.
Right.
Okay. Yep, you're good.
If a policy is likely to to protect the environment and is unlikely to reduce economic growth, then government should implement the policy. Well, that's opposite of what it was stating. If a policy is likely to protect the environment and is unlikely to reduce the economic growth. Okay, well, that would be that. I would say E would be the answer, because if a policy is likely to protect the environment, so we're protecting the environment and we're also increasing economic growth, then why would the government not implement that policy?
But is that what we're trying to, is that the goal of this question? We're trying to prove that we should not sign the agreement.
Oh, and this is obviously saying just the opposite.
Well, yeah, like this is cool, but this isn't happening,
All right.
right?
I see. Yeah, I see what you're saying, and I'm pretty sure. Yeah, E was what I picked.
Like this is like this resonates with our emotions, and we're like, yeah, this sounds great. But unfortunately, we're trying to say we shouldn't sign the agreement. We don't care about the ocean pollution. We care about our economy more.
Okay, but wait, Nicole, what is the right answer? Because maybe I have
B,
met B or D.
B as in boy.
Okay, then somehow I must have looked up the wrong answer, because for some reason, I don't know. In my when I went and looked, when I was checking myself, um, I think they showed the answer, not what happened. So now it makes a little bit more sense.
Because what we're saying is, what B is saying is it's more important to have economic growth than to reduce pollution. This strengthens the idea that we should not sign the agreement because it would reduce our economic growth. And if we care more about this than the pollution, it would make sense not to sign the agreement, right?
Right. And I think when I was reading it, I was looking at it as you have an environment minister, where are we not concerned about the pollution and the
Nope, we don't
environment?
care. We're
I
we're
know.
heartless.
Yes, I get it. But when I guess I read it, that's not how I read it. I read it as in the pollutions were something that we were also taking in consideration with our decisions with signing this agreement. So E was a win-win.
Oh, I get what you're saying. But okay, so even if we do care about pollution, our goal of this question is to pick something so like pick the strongest answer choice for showing why our country should not sign the agreement.
Right.
So that's our only goal.
Okay. Well, it makes sense when you and I